Actually been speaking with folks who work and live near this area about those moments when this aircraft went down. They described what they heard, what they saw, and just that massive black thick smoke they saw in the air. But right now I want to step aside and just give you an idea of what we can see at this hour here at the airport. As you can see, there are still emergency vehicles out here, not as many as we saw this morning during that initial aftermath, but still, as you can imagine, a very, very active investigation going on right now. But I do want to send you to some video from earlier this morning showing that direct aftermath of this crash throughout the morning hours and afternoon as we saw those emergency vehicles pour into this area, including a Lifestar helicopter as well. Now, there was still some smoke lingering when we got to the scene, but again, witnesses describing that thick black smoke in the air for at least what they think was at least 20 minutes following that crash. And again, people I spoke with all describing very, very similar things, hearing loud noises as the aircraft headed back towards Bradley International Airport, and a lot of them saying that's when they realized something did not seem right. Take a listen.
Thought it was a little strange that it was flying so low, and when it flew directly overhead, I could hear it making popping noises. Like you could hear the engines running, but then you heard like pop, and then it'd be a few seconds and then another pop.
It makes a turn to the left, and we watch it and we said, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. He's not going to make it.
And again, as we know now, what those witnesses heard was that plane flying overhead before crashing. Now, we were also here after the airport finally reopened, as those commercial flights began to fly out of here one by one. Officials telling us earlier today that as of 1:30, they were able to open one of the runways and get those flights back to normal. But again, back out here alive, not as massive as we saw earlier this morning when it comes to emergency personnel on scene, but they are still investigating, still working to clean up this crash. And again, as you can imagine, this will remain active for some time later on today. But for now, we're live at Bradley International Airport. Aisha Bo, Fox 61 News.